Hey there, it's Leanne Bridges here, and I am Human Potential Catalyst and Coach, and a author and speaker, and the founder of Designing Transformation. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit today, and maybe in the next few days, about how to stay grounded in this really, really intense energy that we're going through right now. So it's the first week of February, so it's the second month of the year 2022. So lots of twos there, lots of quite interesting energy of duality, of togetherness. And so what I thought I'd do today is just to give you a quick overview of what I think of some of the 6 or 7 key things to help you stay grounded. I find so many people are really struggling right now, and there's so much energy, there's so much going on, there's so much chaos, there's so much divide. So what I'll do is I'll go through that list, and then in subsequent videos I'll go into each one of them a little deeper. You can hear my cat and my dogs playing around here in the background. So let me talk about the first one. I think it's really about being authentic, being solid in who you are, knowing what your purpose is. So your purpose may be to speak out, to stand up. Your purpose may be to be an observer and not and really be more balanced and to see different perspectives. It may be to hold space for people, to help heal, whatever it might be in this time. It's about you recognizing what is authentic to you, what is important to you. And so often we'll worry that we're not doing the right thing. So somebody who really is meant to speak out and wants to, but is afraid to because of what other people think. And others might be saying, well, I'm not speaking out, but that's really perfect for them because they're meant to be kind of that balance there and listening and really holding the kind of duality together. So it's recognizing what's right for you and being able to do that and be that, whatever that might be for you. And the next one is part of that too, but it's also another idea, is working through our stuff. So this is really about helping each one of us awaken to our greater potential. It's the idea of self-actualization. What is that? To realize our full potential in this lifetime. And what is full potential often is about working through the things that don't serve us. Maybe they did at one point, but they don't anymore. It's getting rid of the wounds, working through, gaining more clarity, and stepping into our greater and greater potential, our mastery, our self-mastery, our masterpiece of the life that we have. So it's about doing that work. And so recognizing the things that are going on that are really difficult right now give you an opportunity to heal, to see them as a mirror, whatever's coming up, the things that trigger you, whatever, and help you to use that as a catalyst for your own healing and self-discovery. So that's the second one. The other part that's really important in doing that self-discovery and in being authentic is being compassionate and forgiving and non-judgmental of yourself first and then of others. So not necessarily easy to do when there's so much divide and such really, really intense energy. But when we can just start with, if we got triggered and we said something, or, I said something, it's like, can I be compassionate with myself and say, yeah, of course I'm going to say that. It doesn't mean that I condone what I've done or don't apologize or don't try to make amends for it. But it's just being compassionate that at that moment, the way I felt, this is how I reacted to it. So it's about being compassionate first with yourself, forgiving, and trying to be in non-judgment. And then you can do that outward to others. Because when you're judging yourself, it's very hard not to judge others. And so when we can have more of that peace, it can really help us stay grounded in these times. The other part is really being in community, because sometimes when we are growing and changing and we're trying to be ourselves, people around us don't like it that much. And so sometimes we stay small, or we don't communicate what we need to or whatever. So what we need to do is make sure we're surrounded by at least 1 or 2 or 3 other people who can support the way we're thinking right now, the way we're moving, the direction we're going. It helps us a lot so that we can stay the path. My dog there's trying to get out. I'll get just a minute. And then two more things I want to talk about is coming back to what is your passion? What do you really love? What is your purpose? And when we can dive into that in a little greater way, it helps us to kind of ignore a little bit of the energy and all the discourse and everything that's going on. And maybe in some way your passion contributes to your purpose and contributes to all this and making things better. And then the last component is what I would call more commitment or discipline planning, so that we can be like a paper cup in the wind, moving all over the place, going from one thing to another. But if we have one or two goals and ideas of where we want to go and some steps to get there and commitment to do that and some discipline to make sure we move that kind of nut ahead every day, that makes a big difference. I just want to let you know, if anyone's listening to this, tomorrow I have a course workshop on goal achievement. It was supposed to be last Friday. I had to move it because of all the stuff that's going on till tomorrow. So I still have some room if you want to join me for that. Anyways, that gives you just an overview. I think that was 6 or 7 of the key things that'll help you stay grounded right now. So in the next videos, I'm just going to go into each one in more detail. So I hope you'll listen. And if you have any questions or thoughts or feedback or other ideas I can share, please post them below. And I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Bye for now.